My bad. Part 2 and shit. Part 2. Verse 7. And her husband heard it and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it. Then her vow shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disallowed her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect, and the Lord will forgive her. So same thing as the father. If the husband heard her make a vow, I'm going to do me and shit, you married to him, but you want to do your own shit. The husband said, no, we're going to do this. The Most High forgives her because listen to your husband. Do what your husband say. So women, when you in the Torah or not, if you got a husband, you must do what your husband say. You must follow what your husband plan is. You must. Otherwise, why the fuck would you marry a man that you can't follow and shit? You follow your husband's plans. Why the fuck would you marry a man you wouldn't let him take care of the children and shit, taking his children from him and shit like that? So that's even putting sin on the women and shit. So my ex-wife, she want to leave my ass and shit for some random ass shit she feeling and shit. Still, you follow your husband, bitch. He ain't do nothing crazy and shit. He's still serving me and shit. Why would you leave your husband? Oh, I'm going to serve God and shit. Well, y'all said this and y'all's like, no, listen to your fucking husband. Stop trying to make shit up and use me as your excuse why you don't want to listen to your husband. Listen to your husband. If he disallowed you to make a vow and do some other shit, no, we not going down south to be with some other niggas and shit. We up here, I'm working and shit. We not going down there. I'm not letting you go spend time with some other nigga and his wives and shit like that. Nah, I'm not doing it. Don't take my daughter down there. You mad as shit. You want to do what you want to do. See what I'm saying? And not listen to your husband. Even the Most High said, I don't even cross that fucking line with the father or the husband. Because a woman always must be covered by a man. Verse 9. But every vow of a widow and of her that is divorced, wherewith they have bound their souls, shall stand against her. All right. And if she vows in her husband's house and bound her soul by a bond with an oath, and her husband heard it and held his peace at her and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband utterly made them void on the day he heard them, that whatsoever proceed out of her lips concerning her vows or concerning the bond of her soul shall not stand. Her husband have made them void, and the Lord will forgive her. So it's letting you know. The Most High keeps saying it. Married or not married, if you under your father, you under your husband. You're not supposed to be loose, my nigga. You either under your father or you under your husband or some male figure in the family or some leader like a rabbi or something. You're under somebody's authority. You must never be loose. A woman must never be loose. She always need a covering. So if your father or husband do it, it even letting you know the husband got authority over you like that. So I'm letting you know ahead of time. Don't get married to a man you can't see yourself giving your life to, giving your plans to, your goals and your dreams and shit, to dedicate it to his cause. Everything that you have is dedicated to his cause. If you can't see that, don't marry him. Step away. And then don't get in the way of other women that want to help his cause. That's some bitchy ass shit. That's some yappy ass shit. This man married this woman that want to help him in his cause, his future, his plan. You don't and shit. Man, you want to block her. You yappy as shit. Now we can't get the biblical shit going and shit. And the word of the Most High spreading because you yappy and blocking bitches. But this woman's like, I really want to and shit. So we can't get the Bibles printed. We can't get the Bibles out. We can't get the lessons out. We can't get the curriculum out. He want to do all kind of shit. Children's books, Hebrew children's books. He want to teach the Hebrew. He want to do this, hold a little children's daycare center school for the children and shit, teaching them basic Hebrew and stuff like that. He want to do all kind of shit, and you blocking them and shit. I don't want to dedicate. I got all this cosmetic shit going on, and I don't and so now you mad and shit, and then you yappy, and then you blocking bitches and shit. So you can't be like that. I just using y'all as an example. But I'm just saying, not saying y'all feeling like that, but using y'all as an example. But I'm just saying, women can get in the way of the Most High too. Or whatever the case. It's just, you just need to know that thing. Don't marry a man you can't follow, or know a man's cause first. What is his cause? What is his future? What do he desire? What is his dream? What is his goals? You need to know that first, because when you marry him, you must help him with those goals and his dreams and desires. You must. So for y'all women, please know that you're bound to your father or your husband. And when you're bound to your father. When you leave your father and get married, you're bound to your husband at that point. All right. If you don't have either, then okay, you can make vows and shit like that. Okay, to the Most High. The Most High is letting you know, even if you make a vow to me, my nigga, I'll forgive you if your husband tell you no. So it's letting you know how God feels about the respect of the husband and the father. Y'all be disrespectful as shit. So this is a strict way. There are those of y'all with special cases. I'm not talking to y'all, but this is the strict way. Even the special case people need to know the strict way, so you can know how to operate your special case. So with that said, I'm gonna let it go, y'all. Shalom. All right, where am I? Hold on. Hey, I don't want to cut it. They want